मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है, भरोसा।
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
है? जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है, भरोसा।
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
है? जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम
Good afternoon to one and all again, and also to everyone who is joining on to our broadcast on the YouTube channel of Sports Cube. It's a Sunday. We've already lost one of the matches, which was supposed to be the Gurugram Spartans and Jaipur Royals. But now the focus is on this match. It's the Sri Lankan Youngistans who are going to bat first after losing the toss versus the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. The umpires are in, the batters are in, the fielders are also just swamping across this field to their respective positions. The sun is out and we'll just be hoping that this conditions just remains the same. The humidity has of course gone up, so we'll have to keep on sipping those occasional hydration onto your body and just not to let too much of your power going out. But I'm sure it will be some power hitting on this Sunday. We're going to have one more match after this. That will be in the evening. That will be the American Cricket Club of India. Will be up against the UP Warriors. So it's also going to be a very important match for both the teams, especially for UP Warriors, as they lost yesterday versus the Bengal Tigers by just 1 wicket in the last over. And again, American Cricket Club of India, under the captaincy of Sir Russell, what a man he has been, taking some good catches, has evenly done well with the bat, with the ball also. He has also shown how good he is. The match officials for today's match, umpire Harry will be the standing umpire with loads of experience under his belt, over 2,000 matches that he has done, and also an umpire accredited under the Delhi District Cricket Association. And giving him company at square leg will be umpire Shafiq, also huge loads of experience, again 2,000 plus experience under his belt across different corporate matches, and again an umpire under the Delhi and District Cricket Association. And behind the TV will be Mr. Rahul, and loads of experience, he has been a coach also, and he have also led different troops, different clubs, but now he has the duty of using the technology in the Sarda Corporate Cricket League. So we are all geared up with the first ball to be bowled here. So if I have to tell you about the statistics, I might be repeating myself. It's always good to know your competitors. Sri Lankan Youngistans, 4 matches, 2 wins and 2 losses. The last match they played, they won by 2 wickets. And the top scorer in that match was Vikas, 48 of 15. And the best bowler was Bhaskar Singh, 2 for 23. And for Uttarakhand Yoddhas, 3 matches, 2 wins and 1 loss. And the best bowler has been the captain, Anil Khatri, 3 for 26 and 2 for 35. And Mendi Yadav, 4 for 22. So some good stats back on both these teams as we all gear up for one scintillating contest. As I mentioned yesterday, Saturday, all the 3 matches have gone down to the wire, almost like a nail-biting finish. And just, we are all ready. First ball of this Sunday. And here you go, over the wicket. Good ball, pitch up. Oh, look at that shot. Early aggression. Over pitch, and you hear the whistles coming out from the dugout also. They have loved this shot. What a way to get off the mark of the very first ball on a Sunday. 4 for no loss in the very first ball. And what a gorgeous start for the man in maroon. Given early signs of how they can see up to the ball. They've already seen how the pitch behaves. They've lost the toss, mind you. But probably they'll be saying, doesn't matter what we have done at the toss. What we now need to do is perform with the bat. So 4 runs towards long off to set the ball rolling. Short ball was going with a cut. This is a good reply from the bowler. Oh, this is nice. I'm sure I was thinking he's going to put in a good length, but this is good tactic, just trying to unsettle the batsman. Was going for the cut, no doubt, but some pace as the ball skidded from the surface onto the safe gloves of the wicket-keeper. The match has well and truly begun here. 4 for no loss, the score remains. Nicely done, softly played towards the man in gully this time. Well fielded too. Be very mindful of this outfield. But it has dried up very well. There's such a nice ground here, the Sports Cube Center of Excellence. I beg your pardon, yeah, it's not 4, it's 6. It has gone actually all the way. So 6 without loss actually. For the man in maroon. Good ball, holding up the line, but very cautiously placed through the short cover. Again, he'll be heavily packed outside. You have a short gully. There is a gully at forward. There is cover. There's a extra cover. We have a man placed at mid-on. There's no one accompanying the wicketkeeper immediately, but then you have early precedence onto the mid-off circle also. There's a deep cover. There's man standing at backward deep point. So anything slash has to be little judiciously slashed there for the aggression to be controlled from the batsman. Short stuff again, but this cuts the ball, losing control of where the ball is through. But after that 6, the single has now come up to make the score go to 7 now without loss. Good first over, I would say. After that first ball 6, he has come back very strongly, making the ball pitch up where it should be. Nicely placed, and I can see for the left-hander, the field immediately just goes man pushing little on the forwards, as it's Ravi Tak who will be coming on to bat, the left and right hand combination. A pitch, good ball, just hanging up his bat in the air, probably lazily done, but a good first over, I'd say, for both the teams. Despite the 6 coming in, he have done very well to put 4 dots in that one. After first over, Sri Lankan Youngistans, after being asked to bat first versus the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, are 7 without loss.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं.
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर.
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा. यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे.
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग. डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी.
Spinners come up in the second over, conceding a run of the first ball. That's Mendy Yadav, as I've mentioned before, best bowling figure for Mendy Yadav, being at 4 for 22 for Mendy Yadav. This has been a very handy customer on the pitch. It'll be very interesting to see how the pitch behaves, because yesterday in the first match, the batsmen had to actually go forward, stretch themselves to play the ball. Now over the wicket, touch little shorter, goes on the back to punch it through. They might just come for the second one, but just controls the emotions and will only get 1 run. But again, the ball is coming very well. That's what happened yesterday in the second and the third match also. After the first one, the ball did allow batsmen to just play very evenly through, both on the front and the back foot. And again, giving good early signs of this relatively new SG cricket ball. That's what we are playing for. One of our sponsor of the Sarda Corporate Cricket League, SG Accessories. So we also have a store at ground number 1. So you can visit that store also of SG. Oh, good ball. It's an appeal. It's an appeal. He survives. Umpire Harry says no. Didn't fly the ball too much, but look at how the ball pitched and just came in hurriedly. Batsman probably getting unaware. That's Vikas. He's on 8 of 7, including a 6 of the very first ball. This time flights more. Probably a tick outside. It's not easy for any wicket keeper, because it wins very quickly out of the thick edge, I believe. And he's also a tall batsman. He's not someone who will be suppressed or probably compressed himself. He's going for the hard slash again down the ground, but no one in company along with the wicket keeper. So that is also something you'll be very, very mindful of. And no one right behind also to protect the third man or fine leg. Short stuff, goes to the backhand, pulls it, fielder. Oh, could have been a very good catch. I mentioned yesterday evening there have been 3-4 catches, long off, long on. We're very busy and in business of taking dramatic catches. This could have been a start of another good Sunday, but not easy. Never, never easy. With the sun beating down on your eyes, you'll have to get adjusted. But the catch goes bagging. Goes on the ground. No, he misses it. Only the sound you can hear is the off stump going down. And Uttarakhand Yoddhas, they celebrate the first wicket. Some aggression going in from Vikas. But his ball goes for 8 of 10. And it's Mendy Yadav, 4 for 22, the best. Now he can say, I've got my 5th wicket. So Sri Lankan Youngstans lose a wicket in the last ball of the second over. They are now 9 for 1. Lohit Sharma has walked out to the middle to join Ravi Tuck at the fall of Vikas' wicket in the last ball of the second over. He'll be bowling now around the wicket to the left-hander. A good start this is from Uttarakhand Yoddhas, having electing to bowl first. Got a wicket now. Around the wicket, lifts the ball, lifts very gently all across. Couldn't quite take it profoundly into his gloves. You see, the ball is also coming very well to the bat, but again, rush of blood, I believe, trying to repeat too many the strokes from Vikas, and that's the reason why the ball just skittled and went on to the stumps to disturb it. Oh, again, just hanging his bat, not playing to the pitch of the deliveries. This also happened in the first over. So just trying to just see how the ball would be behaving or probably shaping after its pitches. And in the process, he's actually just losing that line. Probably what he can do, what he did with the spinner, rocking on the back foot to punch. But this time, it will come more quickly onto the bat, being a medium pacer. Over pitch down the leg side. Have to wait for the umpire's signal. He's already taken a single. It's a leg by signal by umpire Harry. So the runs will come in. Make it now 10 for 1 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. As I've mentioned before, Youngstans, this is their 5th match for the man in maroon. 2 wins, 2 losses for them. And they have scored thrice. They have scored in excess of 200 in the first match. Short staff, much pace on that ball, was trying to go on the back end, trying to hike that away. But you have to tell about the stats of how Sri Lankan Youngstans have performed. Batting second in the first match, they scored 200 and 9 for 2, which they won by 8 wickets. And the top score was Sanu, 83 of 38 in the second match. Oh, well flicked out. A bit in the air, but it was not a risky one. Well curved and still inside the first power play. And not only he, I'm sure his supporters at the dugout have also enjoyed it. The ball just raced away towards the boundary, more towards a deep square. So after a long time, this boundary, I'm sure it will be welcome because the runs were not coming in the last 5-6 balls. But continuing on what Sri Lankan Youngistans did with the bats, second match batting second, they scored 218 for 8 in 20 overs, but lost by 16 runs. Our Page again flicks, and what a good looking shot. This is even better than the previous one. More control as the baller drifts down the leg side. Sachin Jangra. His first over was so good, but his second over now has already produced 2 boundaries and back-to-back boundaries to finish this over. So 3 overs bowled. Sri Lankan Youngistans are 18 for 1 after 3 overs.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं, सिर्फ जंगली पोकर।
It's the ball very softly placed towards a point. A throw comes in very hard. So continuing on what Sri Lankan Youngstans they did. Second match 218 for 8 after 20 overs. Lost by 16. Third match batting second. Scored 153 all out, which they lost by 63 runs. This time Flash going for the slog. It's an appeal. He might be in trouble. And no, says umpire Harry. Survives. Not the best of the shots in the afternoon. You choose to play. Flights that ball. Again, not in a good position. This time touch little shorter, but skids from the surface. Going on the off. But this is a good trick from Mendy Yadav. Again, some more flight this time. This is better looking shot. This is from Ravi Tak now, from the left-hander. Is still trying to win zone. 2 of 9, trying to go for the overthrow. Is initially struggling a bit, I believe, to probably judge the line, to judge the bounce from what the pitch is expecting. And more on the honors to be very much on the back foot. He needs to be mindful of probably seeing the ball just lying a little low. But now on the right-hander, Lohit Sharma. 8 of 3, make it 9 of 4 now. So his initial 8 runs came courtesy 2 boundaries. What gorgeous boundaries those were in the previous over, clipped on the onside. But the last one which finished off the over was much more treat to the eye than the previous one. All along the surface towards the deep mid-wicket region. I'm sure he also just enjoyed that shot. Now the left-hander again going the flash, misses it. It's a dot to finish. Mendy Yadav's again brilliant over. 2 overs And he has just given away 4 runs, 1 for 4 from Mendy Yadav. And Sri Lankan Youngstans, after 4 overs, are 20 for 1. For 1 after 4 overs. What a good over that was the previous one from Mendy Yadav. What an economy. Just 2 runs per over for Mendy Yadav. His bowling figures 4 for 22 will act as a very good predicament to the way he keeps on crafting his skills. After Lohit Sharma plays very well, it's a quick run. And finally, they will be safe as houses by the time the throw comes in from mid-on. You can see how quick on the feet he is. As soon as he strikes the ball, he immediately calls for the call. And the left-hander, Ravitak, acknowledges it. Lohit Sharma, his highest score is 64 of 39, which he scored in that losing cause in that second match. And then you have Deepak, 30 of 21, Vikas, 48 of 15. That was the last match which Sri Lankan Youngstans won by 2 wickets. So good dependency on this batsman also. They have 3 times, as I've mentioned before, thrice they have scores in excess of 200. And now batting first, the projected score as of now. Oh, again, there we go. Minimal foot movement as the ball just hinges away from Ravitak. He's lunging forward. Now I'm sure Lohit Sharma will be trying to go and have a small little cheat set of how the ball he can just try and approach. Because sometimes the batsman from the non-striker also can see that how the ball is moving away. Over the wicket, pitching it up. That's a good shot, little confusion, but such a good fielding. This is no backup behind, and they go for the second one. The throw is on again at the non-striker, but finally they'll end up taking up a couple of runs, but very good stop at point from jersey number 95. Good pickup, good throw, but unfortunately not enough backing for that throw. And unfortunately, it will become 1+1 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans for the score to move on to 23 for 1. The strike now goes back to the left-hander, Ravitak. He's on 4 of 12. He can just compose himself, try, because it's still inside the power play. Don't have to do anything extravagant. Try and just see yourself how you can just beat some time and then play some strokes. Over pitched again. Is there Nick? Yes, it is a Nick. The slow death of umpire Harry comes up. Ravitak was struggling a bit, and finally his struggles will come to an end with the faintest of the Nick through to the wicket keeper. It's a Sachin Jangra will pick up the second wicket. Sri Lankan Youngstans are now 23 for 2. Ravitak departs for 4 of 12.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा, और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं।
Left-hander being replaced by a left-hander. Good one to start off the proceedings for him. Oh, confusion. You don't need that. You don't need a run out. Ah, there you go. Both of them immediately having a chit-chat of what is going around. Akil Shetty is the new batsman. Drives so beautifully, elegant to see. And now there you go, right on the middle. Just saying, okay, hang on, you've just come. I've seen of how this pitch is going on. He is entirely not happy. He's still looking on at the striker end. So but Lohit Sharma and now Akil Shetty in there. Last wicket which gone by was Ravitak, the left-hander. Gone for 4 of 12. Sachin Jangra picked it up. Uttarakhand Yoddhas has got 2 of the victims now. Over the wicket, very nicely played, almost into the great channel that the ball has pitched. But very equally well played also towards the covers by Lohit Sharma. And that will end up a very good spell of bowling from Sachin Jangra, including a wicket in this over. And there you go, the power play has also ended. The Sri Lankan Youngstans after 5 overs are 25 for 2.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
Away on the onside. Sri Lankan Youngstans after 5 overs were 25 for 2. Now make it 26 for 2. Akil Shetty has just come out in the last over. The way they have started at the very first ball, with a 6. But good comeback. This is from the Uttarakhand Yoddhas after winning the toss, selecting the bowl first today. And remember, this is the first match of the day. Was someone watching online? Lights the ball, just flicks it away. It will be a very quick single. If the throw comes in very hard from the leg gully position, but well done. I would say from both of them, from the fielders also, and also from both the batsmen. Now the communication has to be strong. Already seen what happened when the ball was being driven by Akil Shetty towards back cover, and then there was a confusion. But this is good early movement with the feet to complete the single. The score goes to 26 for 2. Now Lohit Sharma, ample of time to go on the back. The plate Sue and gracefully plays it towards the forward right mid-wicket region. Uneven bounce. Good collection this is from Sarda Sharma, bowling his first over. Coming with a good change now. Bowling with a good change, flighting the ball regularly. Which is very important. Again, nice flight, trying to play as late as possible. And this ball will not struggle to find the fence. Last minute left cut, and look at how the ball has travelled, kept on spinning and spinning away despite the Ritesh, just in number 19 giving it a shot, almost like escorting the ball. And another boundary has come in for the man in maroon for the Sri Lankan Youngstans, and the score now goes to 32 for 2. The scores are now coming very easily now. It's already given away 6 runs. Good dive. This is very nice. A deep cover for a single again. Nicely done. It's a strike back to the right-hander Lohit Sharma into the double figures of 13 of 8, including 2 boundaries. Going for the huge slog and right towards the deep mid-wicket region for a single, milking the runs now, as I mentioned before, for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Going to the batting stats later, but 3 matches they've played, they've all been less than 200 runs marking. That is something which can be talked about when they come for the batting, their innings. At the moment, it's 6 overs which have been bowled, and Sri Lankan Youngstans are 34 for 2. Another bowling change, flighting more, and I'm sure that was not something which was expecting in the very first ball, almost like a loser first loosener. I'm sure he'll be thanking that the ball didn't go all the way, just along the carpet towards the long off for a single. Again, the best bowler for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, Akil Shetty, the captain, 3 for 26 and 2 for 35. That's when now he has brought up himself. That's the reason why he will be such a useful, crafty customer. Over the wicket, he bowls, and long route. Look at the ball bouncing on the top of the wall, and 10 going behind. A 6 has come after a long time. And this is the first 6 for Akil Shetty, including 1 boundary which has come up early on. So the second 6 of this match. Previously it was Vikas who hit a 6 in the very first ball of the first over to start the ball rolling for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. And now after 6 overs this shot has come. This 6 will be heavily welcomed, as the score now goes to 41 for 2 with a long maximum. It's like a crisscross. Didn't sit completely on that shot, but just again this is almost like an X while trying to play that stroke. But I believe complete control while getting on top of the ball and seeing it all the way through. Akil Shetty now is given away 7 runs of 2 balls. But he's a very handy bowler himself. 5 wickets in this contest. Just asking by the wicketkeeper for that fielder to come in more inside the circle, more towards. Flight is too much on the back, punching it towards almost with his forward square. No run. A good healthy 6 that came in the previous ball. You mentioned 5 wickets already in this Sarda Corporate Cricket League. That's a full toss. Almost taking Lohit Sharma with that shot. Almost. I'm sure Lohit Sharma must have seen the seam of the ball as it whistled past. Some discussion, some chat still going on between both the batsmen. As the run has been taken by Akil Shetty, now at the non-striker. 2 more balls still remaining in this over. Sri Lankan Youngstans at 42 for 2. Now for Lohit Sharma, the field will be shaping up differently a bit now. See, there is this point gully, there's a flying slip. Nicely whipped away, clipped very well down the leg side, completing the first one very quickly. But will be just settling for a single. Good work deep down from both the fielders, almost trying to bisect that shot. But again, you can see how good he is with the feet while trying to play on the wrist. He's very good with the wrist, Lohit Sharma. Already has a half century to his name, 63 of 36 balls. And this time again on the charts, playing very well, both on the front foot, on the back foot. Already showing his repertoire and the different skills that he has, Lohit Sharma. Now for the left-hander, Akil Shetty, the strike. Last ball also of Anil Khatri's first over. Little short, ample of time to play on the front foot. Gracefully plays on the onside. Akil Shetty will keep the strike. And after 7 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans are 44 for 2.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Little shot and just goes on the back, plays very well. Much more comfortable, I would say, than what the previous left-hander was there. This is seen very well. I'm sure that's what might just be the discussion with Lohit Sharma. But now probably a little bit of a change in gears. It has become hot. It has become humid. Some sweaty palms. It's good to see it regularly. You need to, probably change your gear, especially your gloves. Just not allow the bat handle to slip away, especially in the slog overs. We still haven't completed halfway through of the first innings. It's Lohit Sharma now, 16 not out. Goes to the bat, wanting to cut that ball. The ball comes hurriedly through. This is Sarda Sharma bowling his second over, 0 for 10. Again, short one, doesn't time it too well, but will fall in no man's land. Quickly that man from the deep mid-wicket region will come and retrieve the ball, gives it back to the wicket keeper. The strike goes back now to Akil Shetty. Put the batsmen on equal figures of 16 each, with 12 and 9 balls faced respectively by Lohit Sharma and Akil Shetty. But the score is quickly moving on. The projected score at the moment is not very huge, at less than 150 from here on. But I'm sure if the partnership keeps on building up, they will be faring the chances to even go on to 180, 190, but never know if the tempo, the momentum keeps cheering and the guards keep changing, they might even go to 200, never know. But it's all about partnerships. Goes in the back, a little bit in the air as it flicks that ball away, but a huge vacant region on the onside. So it's a very easily won. This partnership now goes to 24 of 18 balls between Lohit Sharma and Akil Shetty. The score now 3 runs away from a team half century at 47 for 2. That's a good one. Probably the second time that is trying to go a little back to cut that ball. There's men at point, there's one at deep gully, but no one behind third man or deep square. So that's an area, if they misses, it will completely go towards the boundary. And flight the ball way too much. Again trying to slog it off right between that the mid-wicket and the back square region for a single. Score, it trickles to 48 for 2. It is over going off. So 8 overs gone. Sri Lankan Youngstans are 2 away from a half century at 48 for 2.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने उसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Anil Khatri comes and he's been welcomed with a thumping 6 all the way. Up she goes. The third 6 of this innings. And from the blade of Lohit Sharma, he knows how to strike them. Beware of this man. Already has 63, a good half century to his name. And now pouncing on the attack. Now he's seeing the ball more like a pumpkin, I would say, having faced 17 balls. He faced 16 balls, in fact, going into 24. His first 6 already has 2 boundaries to his name. A very good control strike rate of 150. Now the projected score around 140 for them. As I mentioned, if this partnership goes out to even more, they'll be very comfortable in their mind to even try and make it to, in fact, over 180, 190. Always in the halt of play. It's a good chance for us to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor, Jungly Poker. Associate sponsor, Axis Max Life Insurance. The names of the other sponsors very soon after this ball. And very slightly shorter. Just goes on the back to cut it towards a gully position. A huge call of no comes in from Lohit Sharma. Yes, it has to be one of the main batting mainstay for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Again chips the ball away, very nicely done along the carpet towards the deep long on. Having our getting this runs comfortably now. This will now start pinching on the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. They'll have to think out some more options now, but still they can try and reproduce of what happened previously. As a slice, the ball gives more air. It's a good. Oh no, did not try to go for it. I thought they've already made up their mind to cross numbers. From the left-hander trying as slow as possible. You can see how much more flight that Anil Khatri has given in this ball. There's no sleeping company with the wicket keeper. Sam doesn't fly too much, but a good strong shot towards long off to rotate numbers along with Lohit Sharma in the shot. And, just a ball now remaining in this 9th over. The score goes to 56 now for 2 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Having been asked to bat first now. And Lohit Sharma, you can see a deep cover goes in. There's also a man at backward deep point. There's man at short extra cover. There's one at point. There's a deep gully in position. It's a no ball. As soon as the no ball comes up, you can hear explosions of cheers coming in from the dugout. And the no ball will just say you that earlier the free hit comes up. A huge one. And these both batsmen have settled themselves very well. Played a shot. There we go. Umpire Harry just signaling the free hit now. It's Lohit Sharma. Oh, clips it away, clips it beautifully. And he knows where to punctuate those shots. He has scanned already the field. Probably that's what Akil Shetty says. Are you aware that there is vacant region on far side of your own side? And Akil and Lohit Sharma says, there you go, I'll placing in there. You'll be pleased, the team will be pleased. And after 9 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans are 61 for 2.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है.
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने उसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं.
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर.
ओ तेरी.
It's a good flight. It's a good flight. Huge appeal, almost begging towards umpire Harry. He's unmoved. He's stoned. He's not moving even half an inch. He is absolutely sure of what he's seeing through his naked eye. But what an appeal this is from Sarda Sharma. None for 13. Good economy. Exactly 6 runs per over. But he's been able to... I love the way he just jostles up when he starts his bowling run-up. You can see how he kicks off from the surface. There you go. It's the ball, just jogs towards the pitch of the delivery. Good shot towards long off. As I was mentioning, that jostle up when he's run up probably gives the impetus for him to go on and try and pitch the ball more up. We'll have to see probably someone on backward shortly, trying to add some more pressure to Lohit Sharma. So 2 for 2. The wicket and cuts very much in the air, and that will be a sure shot boundary. Every time it gets misguided from a fielder, and as the ball gets sun-kissed also, it just races away towards the boundary, this time more heavily towards the third man, deep third I would say, for 4. This is Lohit Sharma's 4th boundary. He goes to 33 of 21, and now this partnership is 7 away from a half century. Finds the ball and muscles it away. How comfortably he keeps on playing the shots. Goes to 39, and up goes the hands of the umpire also. 72 for 2 now for the Sri Lankan Youngistans, and this partnership is just 1 away from a half century. Between Lohit Sharma and Akil Shetty, exact shot that he played in that free hit that went for a boundary, but this time it went for 4+2. Be aware, has a 63 to his name, already playing a very nice knock here at 39 not out. Try and capitalize on this brilliant start, especially for the team, for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. 2 more balls still remaining. He's 10th over. Twice the ball, waits for it, wanting to glide as late as possible. Remember yesterday evening for the Goan Monks Cricket Club, and the batters played as late as possible. It just padded away for a boundary behind the wicket keeper. Last ball waits and cuts so well but towards point. Back-to-back dots to finish the halfway through of this first innings. After 10 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans are 72 for 2. And time for a small little drinks break.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
हैं? जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। हैं? जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। Fish become shark when people poke. यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा।
more important than Lohit Sharma. Sits on that, plays it so well. Goes to the 40s, 43 not out.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
No one behind, so it goes straight away towards the boundary behind deep cover. Now on to 47 is Lohit Sharma. The ball will race along the boundary. The ball pressure. 10 runs from a single ball that means how good he has to put his through. But thanks to the wicket keeper, it just went, but not easy. You cannot blame it to the wicket keeper down the leg side trying to find that ball in, loses the line. And all for the benefit of Sri Lankan Youngstans, the man in maroon. Easily, also fixing it. Good long shot. The best of the lot till now that you've seen of all the sixes. Left-hander brings the charge on for his second six. Look at how it just travels. I'm sure everyone here, including probably the opposition, have loved that shot. It gained a flying through from the blade, took it from way outside off stump. And what a bat swing, what a bat follow of that shot was. From the left-hander, Akil Shetty. Go on to the 4 for 2. Long over. Flies the ball, slogs it away and curves it for a boundary for his half century. His second half century for Lohit Sharma in the Sarda Corporate Cricket League as he lifts at bat, and why not? I'm sure this is one half century that will please everyone, especially for Sri Lankan Youngstans, because his previous half century came in a losing cause by 16 runs. But now today very much on the charge. This has actually propelled not only the score and has kept the momentum alive for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Goes to a lovely 50. 52 of 32. Look at how he places the ball. Back-to-back boundaries after a half century. From 48 to 52, 52 to 56. As this over comes to an end. A brilliant and a very, very expensive one comes to an end. 12 overs bowled. Sri Lankan Youngstans have also crossed the century mark. 104 for 2.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
For 2 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. 8 overs remaining. Over the wicket, going to flash. And flashing very, very hard. Have to wait for the umpire signal. Wide and a boundary. Oh, runs are coming thick and fast for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. An expensive one in the previous one. 3 boundaries wide, 6 single. In fact, 4 boundaries and a 6 in the previous one, and now starting immediately with a wide and a 4, which means all the 6 legitimate balls are remaining of this Ishan Pasria's second over. '86 of 45, the partnership, and now it is single, probably going for the second one. Good running. Had to cover a long distance, the fielder, to cut off the ball. Make it 88 now, the partnership between Akil Shetty and Lohit Sharma. What a gorgeous half century. This is from Lohit Sharma, bringing up in the previous over. Now Akil Shetty drives very comfortably. on the onside. Just a jog in the park. They don't have to run. That's how comfortably they have been doing. They've been going on the business very well now. That's initially, remember in the very first ball, there was a scare of a run out for Akil Shetty. But after that, they haven't looked behind. All of these 89 runs have been almost like a blockbuster for both these batsmen. 1-1-2 for 2 now. One, 2 for 2. Fielder, and he takes the catch. It's the dangerous Lohit Sharma who's been dismissed. He was trying to take the ball to the cleaners, but unfortunately not much power behind that stroke. He was trying to clear the long on fielder, in fact the long off one, but well settled to take a well judged catch, and this partnership has now been broken, this 89 run partnership. And I'm sure all will be standing up for Lohit Sharma, his second half century, which has really propelled up the gear and put the foot in the best of the zone for the Sri Lankan Youngstans, as the incoming batsman just does a fist bump with Lohit Sharma. But a tremendous innings. It is such a nice one. 63 previously, and now goes out for a 57. So third wicket down for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. It's 1-1-2 for 3.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा, और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा।
Doesn't fly too much. It's a quicker one. It's a good ball from Ishan Pasria. Score remains at 1-1-2 for 3. Fighting the ball again, going for the long shot, using a long handle, driven to the deep cover for a single. The push gets off the mark. The new batsman who has come up to join the left-hander Akil Shetty has also played very well, has curved a niche for himself, a very good cameo. Now 28 of 19 that he has played, a good strike rate of 147. The projected score looks more healthy now at 176 for the man in maroon. But can this wicket, short staff, punches it towards Deepak Stragava. So can this wicket of Lohit Sharma make Uttarakhand Yoddhas look more comfortable in their comeback? We'll have to wait and watch, as 13 overs have been bowled, 7 overs remaining in this first innings of ideally the first match of the day. Sri Lankan Youngstans are 114 for 3. One on 4 for 3. Good looking up his shot. and how well he has communicated between the bot and the ball. He did shift it intentionally. There was a huge vacant one. It was no towards that fielder. There's no one at long off. It's a nice clearing of the air and 4 runs for the making. Akil Shetty, oh what a good little deft touch this is. Foot skills for a leg gully position. Good time, good room to paddle it up from Akil Shetty. Goes to 34, strike back to Kush. We've just come in the previous over at the fall of the wicket of Lohit Sharma. Now this run comes 119 for 3. Sri Lankan Youngstans have to now again rebuild this partnership. The Sri Lankan Youngstans, after a good comfortable setup, especially the previous partnership which was at 90 odd. It's a long route, good on drive. It's such a good on drive this is. 2 fielders giving a chase, but will be just a single. Nice looking strokes from the pitch onto the every blades of the grass. Nice one. Nice late afternoon, almost evening now. It is sun still beating down very heavily on this gorgeous venue of the Sports Cube Centre of Excellence in Gurgaon in Haryana. Short stuff and trying to middle it up, but well fielded at point. Initially his first movement was to go to his left, but well done to see it off, get right in line. A field that's unnamed Khatri. Couldn't figure it out too much. He'll be changing his position for the right hander. One, 2, 1 for 3, make it 122 now for 3 as the ball has been played towards a deep cover for a single. This partnership now to double figures of 10 of 8. That will be up to Akil Shetty, the left-hander, to face the last ball of the 14th over. So played a very nice niche crafty knock of 35 of 23 for himself, with equal number of boundaries and sixes, 2 each. As the ball goes for the slog, that's one area he favors so much, but good at that fielding also. Good brownie points for the way he held to that ball for a single. Akil Shetty, the left-hander, will keep the strike. After 14 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans are at a very chronological order of numerics. 1, 2, 3 for 3.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग।
1, 2, 3 for 3. Nicely flicked away, almost taking it from the off stump. And knows how the pitch is now behaving. He has settled himself very well. Akil Shetty, the left-hander, having faced 25 balls now, seeing the ball very well, almost like a pumpkin now, as it comes very evenly to his bat. Score keeps on rotating. 1, 2, 4 for 3. Push on strike. Goes for the long card, goes for the hard card. He is asking questions, but umpire Shafiq says, let me extend my arms to welcome a wide to Mr. Extras. Make 125 for 3. Good hard card, slash and slash very hard. The ball will travel very quickly behind the wicket keeper for 4. First a wide, now a boundary to add salt to the injuries of the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, especially for Ishan Pasria. Got a wicket in his previous over to break the partnership of the wicket of Lohit Sharma, the half-centurion. And again, to see these runs coming will be a very painful sight. Kush gets his first boundary, goes to 7 of 5. It's a hard shot, this is. Catch it is the call. 3-4 bounces across. Oh, this might be trouble. Non-striker. One bounce. Probably the throw could have come a little more harder. But it's a very good running. This is from both Akil Shetty and Kush. Again, that's a long shot. It's a nice cut. This is just trying to anticipate where the ball would be coming, giving it back to the left-hander Akil Shetty. He's on 37. He's also playing a very nice little knock here. And knows now the responsibility is very much trusted on him, especially when he's lost his partner, Lohit Sharma. 2 more balls remaining. Now we're choosing to bowl from round to over the wicket. And doesn't fight too much, almost chipping back to the bowler. Was trying to play it against the turn. Wanted to just gracefully play it. And he'll be thanking heavens that he didn't play it too hard, or else he would have straightly gone on to the grip of Ishan Pasria to give his second wicket. But it's a dot. And last ball will be now of the 15th over. Good hard stroke again. Back-to-back good dot balls. In fact, a single now in this last one. And that will be Akil Shetty on strike in the next over. So 5 more overs remaining in this first innings. After 15 overs, Sri Lankan Youngistans are 133 for 3.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं.
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर.
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा. यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे.
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग. डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं. वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड. वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं. वो जिनके सामने
Ritesh here to continue, and the left-hander Akil Shetty will also continue playing some delightful looking shots. This is one of them. His third 6 for Akil Shetty. What a good looking shot this is. Just walked up to the shot, waffled it up, and how well he has packaged that shot. Absolutely well, and goes to the 40s now. On to 44, and now a 6 away from his 50 for Akil Shetty. We already have a half century into today. Lohit Sharma. Can he bring it on for himself? A good 56 for Lohit Sharma. A good partnership that was with him. Goes behind this time. Has it got off the blade? They're going for the second one. And definitely a touch by near the boundary. No signal from the umpire, so a couple of runs will come off the blade. He'll make it go to 46. Now a boundary away. So he's playing the shots almost very quickly off the blade. Akil Shetty. Waiting for the slog, and mightily placed it for his half century. Oh, what a good shot. This is really ruthless. I would say 6, couple of runs, and now a boundary. 3 balls, 12 runs. And how quickly he chose to do that. I'm sure one of the dugouts, Lohit Sharma, will also be appreciating this half century because he knows that Sri Lankan Youngstans now have chosen a very good passage of play to get the momentum and the runs flowing. 145 for 3 again, going for the hard slot. Probably one shot too many from Akil Shetty. But 3 fours, 3 sixes. Let's not take out anything away from the way how he has crafted his innings. Last ball of this over, very nicely punched towards a long off, wanting to go for the second, but will be settling with a single to finish up this over and also to retain the strike. Goes to 51 of 33. There's 4 overs remaining, 16 overs bowled. Sri Lankan Youngstans are 146 for 3.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
भरोसा है.
Four overs remaining in this first innings. Earlier it was Uttarakhand Yoddhas won the toss, asked the Sri Lankan Youngstans to go on and bat first. First over yielded 7 runs, then couple of runs. That's the over when the wicket of Wickets went down of the bowling of Mandi Yadav. And then the next over produced 9 runs to make it 18 for 1 in the third over. And then again, slightly fuller. They was going for expensive drive, missing it and stumping. We're going upstairs to see whether Akil Shetty survives. But he felt that he quickly did manage to come back, but not for Uttarakhand Yoddhas. This might just be a very good breakthrough, because Khush also was looking very comfortable. This partnership now is going on until unless that signal comes out at 34, not out of 21. 146 for 3. Let's see if Ishan Pasria has been able to give this breakthrough to his team. So Akil Shetty is walking. Still waiting for that official signal to come up. Still seeing it on the big screen. He's almost halfway through. So just have to see what has come up. No official signal as yet from the umpires. So we'll have to still be there. So again, reversed his steps back to the pitch. Still trying to see at the big screen what comes up. And what has come up here? This was absolutely not expected. That's a no ball. Oh my goodness. This is seriously something which I was not expecting to see, a no ball, and that means the left-hander Akil Shetty, who has just bought his half century, survives. He just pitched down the ground to say a long shot. The wicket keeper does the rest of the formalities. But that's what technology helps us, assisting the batsman now to survive. If initially it was the claps coming in from the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, now at the dugouts, the Sri Lankan Youngistans, the man in maroon comes up with bigger cheers as they see the left-hander survive this. And now he can say that, okay, let me just be cool. Flies the ball, oh, misses again! Drama! Might be a bye. Yes, a bye comes in, missing for the second time. What's going on? What's in the mind of Akil Shetty? He's still at the other end. I'm sure he can exchange some smiles with the bowler. He knows, okay, you're having some different kind of a luck. Where is the lady luck coming on a Sunday? But wherever it is, Uttarakhand Yoddhas now need it. This partnership is 36. Lights the ball, it's in the air, there's a fielder, he takes a comfortable catch, Sachin Jangra. If not the wicket of the left-hander, wicket of Kush comes into the kitty of Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Ishan Pasria, oh, what different kind of a luck. I was talking about lady luck. She says, okay, I can go from maroon to blue to give the blessing. The second wicket for Ishan Pasria. Kush plays a good cameo of 10 of 8. And good support, I would say, more than the number of runs. Sri Lankan Youngstans now have lost the 4th wicket. It's 148 for 4 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
Was trying to throng it through. It's Vijay, who's the new batsman, who has come up to the middle to join Akil Shetty and a non-striker. I'm sure he has seen so much of action from the dugout. Now for him to and try to create something with the bat. Goes in the back, but only could make it back to the bowler. Good tight over. This is from Ishan Pasria. But so much of drama has happened in this over. So goal again. A hat-trick of misses is from the new batsman Vijay. He'll definitely find some time to cement a footing. But lovely over just to finish up. Vijay gets off the mark, being grilled towards the square leg for a single. So that single will actually become 2 runs because he's a legendary player. But 150 has come up on the board for the Sri Lankan Youngstans with those couple of runs. After 17 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans are 3 overs just left, are 150 for 4.
भरोसा है
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर।
We have also seen, apart from the half centuries, we have seen 7 centuries in this Sarda Corporate Cricket League. And what a neck-to-neck performance. First it was Nikhil Raina from Jaipur Royals at 142. Now it's Kuldeep Negi. As soon as I mentioned Kuldeep Negi, he chooses to go to play this down the ground. Not a very hard shot, but those couple of runs will become 4 runs for the Legion player Vijay. I was mentioning about Kuldeep Negi. I had an opportunity to interview Kuldeep Negi also after his brilliant 143 of 55 the last weekend on a Sunday. What nice stroke making performer Kuldeep Negi has been. He tries to make some room, trying to just slash the ball towards the square leg for a single to make it 2 runs, and continuously can make this eye meeting with his colleagues at the dugout. That is some outstanding performance. You have to see the there's so many performances in this Legion category, including Mr. Russell from the American Cricket Club of India. He has been living in India for such a long time, coming all the way from USA. He knows. And there's some good formations of Hindi. Bhaiya, he calls. Now Sachin Jangra bowling his last over, 1 for 26 with 3 balls remaining in his spell to complete the 18th over. Strike back Akil Shetty. Oh, nice. Not the exact route that he was choosing to play, but 4 runs nonetheless from the blade of the left-hander, because already has scored a half century. He thrilled, he twisted, but the ball takes the tick outside edge and all the way and quickly towards the third man fence for 4. 1 boundary which he might not be cherishing too much, but it's all healthily in the slog overs for the man in maroon for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. And now with this he goes to 55 and a score on 60 for 4. 2 balls remaining in the 18th over. Over the wicket he goes, short staff and slashing it. Completing the first one very hard, choosing to go for the second one, the throw at the non-striker's end. Again, furious, probably just wanting to go for the second one. But then Vijay says, okay, just hang in there. I also want to take some time. Not exactly furious, I would say. He just wanted to go for the second one. Probably more legs, more traction now, he wants to put it. Fuller 1, right up there in the block hole. Just a swing of the blade, nothing much. Wait for the umpire's signal. No signal, so runs off the blade, so that will become a couple of runs. And also the end of over number 18, Sri Lankan Youngstans, 163 for 4.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदार
It's a good, nice stroke towards the deep backward square leg for a single strike back on to the left hander. He's been favoring that leg side theory for some good long time coming. Who knows? Don't know exactly what's is being routinely out for. Very, very quick on his steps to go up ahead. Don't know exactly the reason why. Now the focus shifts to the left-hander. Just 11 balls remaining here now in this first innings. On this literally the first match of this Sunday. Doesn't flight it too much, but has so much power to play it handsome. Absolutely gorgeous, I would say. He has played some scintillating sixes, but I would say this four has come up as if he hasn't broken any sweat. That's how easily he has transformed the weight behind that shot to get that boundary. Akil Shetty, the half-centurion. Now he'll go on to 60. But here is Vijay, who is just probably just gone off. But he has healthily done it to double up the scores. You can see respectfully. Now just comes in. Good hard stroke this is. Little bit in the air, but very evenly plays it. But rousing applause for Vijay when it comes back to the dugout. They knows it's a good handsome contribution along with the left-hander Akil Shetty. But it's Anubhav Jalta who has come up. Now he'll be on strike to face Ritesh Dahiya in his third over. Yet to get a wicket. 0 for 29 for Ritesh Dahiya. Good long shot. This is drilled down the ground towards the deep long corner. Make it 172 for 5 because Vijay retired out himself. Short stuff, long shot. Oh, what a long shot this is. Little on the back, and look at how he bangs his shot. He should be having some power behind those muscles because this is serious muscle in a way. Just stood up there and made this ball go travel over the long on. Two fielders are there and almost towards the cow corner, one almost straight. But no answers for both of them. The ball just flew away. Short stuff again, this time slashing it through the covers. There is a fielder. 207 the jersey. So one single will come up. That will also bring up the end of the penalty mid over. So just 6 balls remaining. Sri Lankan Youngistans are now 179 for 5.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
He has been the best bowler in 2 occasions for his team. Over the wicket, he bowls, doesn't give too much air, the ball doesn't spin also too much, but well done from the wicket keeper. No one behind the umpire, no one at fine leg also, so he'll have to keep his focus only on the offside. This time tossing it up, change in pace from Anil Khatri. And that's the reason why he's been choosing himself to bowl this last over. Good way to start up this last one in this innings. Back-to-back dots to start up over number 20. We have some friends in company along with umpire Harry. He has 3 little puppies. He needs to concentrate on cricket. He needs to concentrate on shooing away them also. Umpire Harry gets busy. But again, the focus shifts back how to go along with this. Change in bats, sometimes change in some thoughts also. That's how I need to go. But good bowling, this is from Anil Khatri. Ball number 3. Shot again. Hat-trick of dots. Last over, mind you. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, spot on. There is a fielder at point, gully, cover. And there's still, now that man has been pushed towards backward deep point, knowing that Anubhav Jalta is repeatedly trying to cut Anil Khatri. So this is good tactic, making him go pushing behind. Rides the ball, chooses to launch the shot, and it's a 6 runs. Flatter from Anubhav Jalta. He says the man might have been pushed backward, but I'm not playing that shot, I'm playing a different shot. And reroutes himself from not playing the cut to play the straight shot for 6 runs. His first 6 goes to 9, and the score for the Sri Lankan Youngstans on to 185. Can they go for the second one? It's a very good shot and push from the left hand. The strike and the throw goes to the non-dangerous zone. But good 2 runs. First the 6, now 2. Good 8 runs this is coming up after those hat-trick of dot deliveries. And now the last ball of this innings. 187 for 5 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. This is something you'll have to see who can finish, who can start off from the race. Non-striker versus the bowler. Last ball still coming up over the wicket from Anil Khatri. Wides the ball, it's a wide. Again, it's an employment in your mind to see what is the batsman trying to do. Trying to force, but forcing an error instant. Oh, last ball goes and keeps on going. What a way to finish up the innings for Sri Lankan Youngstans from Anubhav Jalta. Last over, he romps in 2 sixes, goes to 17 not out of 8. And the Sri Lankan Youngstans, they'll finish on a very healthy score of 193 for 5. And now they are very, very much in the business of trying to claim top honours versus the men in blue for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, now needing 195 of the allotted 120 balls. And there's a young kid also coming up to hug Akil Shetty. Have to know what's his relationship with him. But good to see the Youngstans having some youngsters with them also. But what a lovely, lovely way to sum up these innings. This last over, first hat-trick of dots. And look at how Sri Lankan Youngstans have bounced back to hit 2 sixes and a couple of runs to finish up on a very respectable 194 for 5. So 195 is what the Uttarakhand Yoddhas needs to now chase up. We'll be back with the chase very soon. For someone watching on the YouTube channel of Sports Cube, you don't go anywhere because you'll have to be tuned with us for a fantastic chase which is coming on very shortly here at from the Sports Cube Center of Excellence here in Gurgaon in Haryana. Thank you.
भरोसा है
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भरोसा है
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भरोसा है,
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भरोसा
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते
So the chase is started with the very first ball for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Chasing 195 versus the Sri Lankan Youngistans. Over the wicket, short staff. Plays very well, delicate little touch from the leg. The chase is very much on. Can he do it? He dives. Heavy done, very good enough. Tall, lanky legs. The dive was through. Look at how the boundary cushions have been disturbed, but I'm sure he has done absolutely wonderfully well to make the ball still inside the play. So just a couple of runs for Ritesh Nair, and along with him is Anil Khatri, who have already got off the mark with a slash towards the offside to make the score now go to 3 without loss for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. And with the ball is Bhaskar Singh. Little shot, oh, it's up in the air. The man at point comes in and it takes the catch. It's the first wicket down for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Early breakthrough in the very first over for the man in maroon. Sri Lankan Youngstans have created a breakthrough. I was about to say Bhaskar Singh in the last match, he took 2 for 23. And look now immediately in the third ball, he picks up a wicket. It's Ritesh Nair who has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 2. And it's Uttarakhand Yoddhas who are now 3 for 1 in the third ball of the first over. Three for 1. It's Ritesh Dahiya who has come out to the middle. And just before the match, I did see Ritesh Dahiya hitting some long shots. So can you repeat those batting drills into actual match now for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas? In the very first over, now getting that wicket of Ritesh Nair. Ritesh being replaced by Ritesh now. Oh, short stuff and pulls it away. Look at how powerfully he does it. Right towards long on for the first boundary of the match of this innings. And also for Ritesh Dahiya to set the ball rolling for him. 5 balls gone, Uttarakhand Yoddhas 7 for 1. They might just have lost one Ritesh, but the others Ritesh now produces a very good boundary. Good sound of the bat also as it clicked right into the middle of the blade. Just be hoping that it keeps on continuing. 195 is the target. Little over pitch goes for the drive straight to the man at deep cover. And that will also bring at the end of the first over. The first over ball, Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 7 for 1 versus the Sri Lankan Youngistans.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं चेहरे पढ़ते हैं. वो जान
Sliding through, almost there in the block hole. A spinner in the second over from the Sri Lankan Youngstans. 4 matches for them, 4 matches, 2 wins, 2 losses. Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Uttarakhand Yoddhas playing the forward pass. Oh, what fielder's head at point, just kissing his fingers. But it had power, the velocity was there, the ball just flies through. Hands on heads everywhere. But 4 runs nonetheless as it goes towards the third man of the blade of Akil Shetty, who has just come. Not a good day with the ball, but immediately creates an impression with the bat. First boundary goes to 5. And the others goes to 11 as a bit of a short arm jab. Oh, going for a long shot again. Not the best of the deliveries, not the best of the shots either from Akil Shetty. He did try and short arm jab on the onside, but this had probably more timing to that shot to wait probably a fraction of a second more. But again, back-to-back dots. This is from Deepak, the spinner, second over. This time more air goes in the back to Cuts, but Cuts is straight to the man at gully position. Good bowling. This is hat-trick of dots. The pressure on Akil Shetty. But this is just the second over, so don't have to create much on himself. Deepak on Akil Shetty. The man at leg side from a short mid-wicket has been asked to go towards deep mid-wicket. A certain reason for the way Akil Shetty is trying to play some shots. Short stuff again, exactly for why he has shot that man. And look at that ball skidding underneath his blade. He was trying to go for the pull, and the stumps will lie flat on the ground, telling R.I.P. Akil Shetty is gone. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are on the back foot in the second over at 11 for 2. And it's Deepak who has picked up his first wicket in the last ball of his first over. 11 for 2 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं.
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर.
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा. यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे.
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग. डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
$11 for 2. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are a little bit on the back foot now. A wicket each in both the overs. Medium pacer comes and he starts off with a wide. That's Bhaskar Singh. Early on, he got the wicket of Ritesh Nair in the first over, caught by Khush. And then Akil Shetty, the captain, goes out. Was playing some dangerous shots, and eventually one of those made him a victim. Slower ones, chips right back over the bowler. Oh, he did jump to that shot. But I don't know how much millisecond of a timing he did get to put his hand perfectly aligned with the ball traveling. But it was not a hard shot, but again was well enough to evade the hands of Bhaskar Singh. So a single comes down for Ritesh Dahiya to give it to the new incoming batsman Sandeep Adlakha, who has just come to replace Anil Khatri, the captain. But not exactly the start that they have been hoping for. The current run rate is at 6. The required run rate has cropped up above 10 runs per over. 182 is what they need now of 107 balls. But you have seen some great partnerships to make some good comebacks. This is exactly they need now, the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Little short staff and picks it up so well. Handsome stroke. Make it go beyond the walls. From the left hand was Sandeep Adlakha. Nicely just shot, and look at how quickly he pounces on a shot and just almost plays almost like a half Bharat Natyam shot on that to make that ball go all the way through. Uttarakhand Yoddhas with a 6 now goes to 19 for 2. What a nice 6. This is well picked up. The first 6 that Bhaskar Singh has given away now gives away 15 runs despite having a wicket. It was in the first over. But again, the different precedents here. How this has been mastered craftfully. These are the shots which will make you sit down and wonder and praise of how nice this batting pitch is. Still for the new ball. Shot again, this time bouncing it back right to the bowler. Gets rebounded. There's a man which will be helping up. Looks like that's the half century in Lohit Sharma, who comes in and picks up the ball. His familiar grey color cap is actually what stands out. That's how he's actually played most of his shots today. Lohit Sharma. A good defensive stroke. Nicely played. Head and body line in position. Doesn't have to do anything different. Looks so nice, composed when he plays that stroke. The score is 19. We also have jersey number 19, Ishan Pasria, just at the boundary edge. Just waiting. He knows he has got the most number of wickets today. 2 for 26 for Ishan Pasria today. And then what about Anubhav Jalta today? Short staff again was going for the hook. Was Sandeep Adlakha. Already have a 6 towards that backward square boundary. Again was almost shaping up to play almost the same shot. This time kicked up even more. And getting him hit on the shoulder. A good bouncer. This is good tactic. Just trying to read the mind of the batsman. You can pitch the ball up. You can put it on spot on. Some bounces just makes the batsman caught unaware of how the pitch is behaving. Not many bounces that you can do. But then we have the match officials also to see it through. Match officials today. Umpire Harry, the stand-in umpire. Square leg Shakib. Last ball of this over, curves his bat towards the onside. The throw comes in. It's a very good pick-up and throw from Lohit Sharma to bring the end to over number 3. Uttarakhand Yoddhas 19 for 2.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे बढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम।
Now the spinner. Back to back dots. This is easy. Don't have to come up very strongly on the ball. As the batsmen are not trying to go for any run. No one of setting off the blocks. Just trying to see each other. Very well bowled and almost equally well played, I would say. Was almost trying to turn the bat on the onside. But the ball just choosing on the pitch and via to the bowler. So hat-trick of dots here. Oh, slashing it hard. Oh, what a magnificent catch this is. Oh, brilliant. Tremendous. Oh, what a catch. That point reason keeps on busy and busy. Last weekend, Captain Russell picked up a wicket, picked up a catch for the American Cricket Club of India. And this time it's the man in maroon, Uttarakhand Yoddhas, on the back foot very much. 19 for 3 as Ritesh Dahiya departs from the scene and Deepak picks up his second wicket, make it 2 for 4 for him. Oh, what a team this is, the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Absolutely spot on bowling, touch little shorter, going for the back foot to cut the shot. He did cut it very strongly, but couldn't evade that fielder who just jumped and jammed his hands to take that catch. Tremendous stuff. 19 for 3 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Sachin Jangra is the new batsman. Now some different in mindset they have to play from here on. Some shots. Goes in the back to play it back past that short mid-wicket, back past that mid-on region for a single. To get off the mark for Sachin Jangra and also to finish up a brilliant over from Deepak. 2 overs, 2 for 6 for him. This is how he has gone. So after 4 overs, Uttarakhand Yoddhas are now 20 for 3.
Max Life Insurance is now Axis Max Life Insurance. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
Some room to play the drive. So after 4 overs, Sri Lankan Youngstans were 20 for 1, but Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 20 for 3. So similar score, but they have lost 2 more wickets. Now make it 21 for 3. So that's the comparison. So second over, Sri Lankan Youngstans went 9 for 1. But Uttarakhand Yoddhas went 11 for 2. After third overs, they were 18 for 1. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 19 for 2. But now this is exactly the changing weight. With 2 wickets going down more. Now the left-hander flicks very well back past the umpire, behind square on the leg side for a single to milk the runs. Gives it back to Sandibadlaka. In fact, back to Sachin Jangra, I'd say. It's been a very one zone where Sri Lankan Youngstans have been so good, and especially what a catch that was at point. When you slash it very hard, you say, but not slashing way past that point fielder enough. And absolutely a tremendous one to finish it up. Slower one again, the slicer of a shot over the point and gully region. This time evading the field as it saw that going through, and well passed towards the third man for 4 from the blade of Sandeep Madlaka. Sachin Jangra, beg your pardon. He goes to 6 with that shot. Sachin Jangra, and the score for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Now getting some pace with his boundary and couple of singles. And haven't had a boundary for a long time. That boundary came after 3 overs. And I was just waiting. Again, holding up the line. This is not that touch shorter, but again, that pace was not there to play the full drive. And so it went right between that cover and extra cover fielder. That's Lohit Sharma, who's patrolling that area for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. But again, you can see the man at deep square, this man at the flying sleep. Again, good ball. Is there Nick? The question has been asked. The dreaded finger from umpire Harry will also come up. Absolute dire straits now. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 26 for 4. Celebration time for the man in maroon. Bhaskar Singh picks up his second wicket. Now 2 wickets apiece for both the opening bowlers, Bhaskar Singh and Deepak. And it's Sachin Jangra who has to go back after scoring 6 of 6. And it's 26 for 4 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. (26 for 4). Bhaskar Singh in his last match, he had a bowling figure of 2 for 23, and now it is 2 for 21. That's how good and effective he is as a spinner, as a medium pacer for his team. And what good wicket keeping this is. Let's not forget the wicket keeper in amidst all this. Sometimes it is a thankless job, but absolutely brilliant wicket keeping this is. As soon as he got the nick, he absolutely sprawled like a frog. And also helped by umpire Harry to lift up the finger. 26 for 4. Last ball. Fuller one lifts the ball. Doesn't do anything with it. But an over which will be so much pleasing for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. 5 overs bowled. And Uttarakhand Yoddhas are in a spot of bother at 26 for 4. 26 for 4 after 5 overs for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Brilliant last over. Little short, but goes for a cut. Just one bounce across. There's some good supporters, I believe, from the dugout. Yesterday off the field, we had so many of them supporting Goan Monks Cricket Club. Lights this even more. Again goes for a similar cut. Oh, what a good dive. Lovely bit of fielding. Excellent. Sri Lankan Youngstans have seriously now making this game on their own versus the Blue Army. From the left to the right it goes, and the field also shifts from the left to the right. But they don't want to make this swing like a pendulum. They only want to swing this match their way. If what for the stats, Sri Lankan Youngstans, they're playing the 5th match, 2 wins and 2 losses. For the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, they're playing the 4th match. A good delivery, but equally well played, flicks off his legs. Uttarakhand Yoddhas, they're playing the 4th match, 2 wins and a loss. In their first outing, they won by 3 wickets. Next match, they won by 5 wickets. But the last match they played, they lost by 5 wickets. In which Manisaria top scored with 36 of 23. They haven't had any 200s. It's this ball going down the leg side. Good wicket keeping. There you go. But wide still is there. But I would feel lovely bit of keeping, because down the leg side sometimes it makes very difficult. But the scores for Uttarakhand Yoddhas, 171 for 7, 163 for 5, 177 for 9. These are the 3 scores they did in the previous 3 matches. Flies the ball even more, but doesn't connect too much, getting the toe end of the bat more towards the deep third man, the mid-wicket region, beg your pardon. For a single coming in, not very thick and fast, with that wicket going down. Still in a very precarious position is Uttarakhand Yoddhas. The one, good ball. Was there some nick in there? Probably the bowler feels. I did hear something. The wicketkeeper must be saying, no, I haven't. I might have missed it, but I don't hear anything. He's wearing a helmet. The bowler is not. So he can hear those very clearly, but it's a dot ball. This time giving some more air, the long handle, the fielder settles, and oh, almost was missing it. But he'll finally take it. And there's not much celebration, but good clapping. But half of the side is gone. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are now in serious dire straits. It's Harsh Bawa who's gone, and Deepak picks up his 3rd wicket. Look at how he's jumping in joy like a child. But why not? We are maturing, but we need to enjoy this sport also. 3 for 10 for Deepak. And Uttarakhand Yoddhas are in serious trouble after 6 overs at 31 for 5. 31 for 5 after 6 overs. Sri Lankan Youngstans, the man in maroon, are seriously now in this business versus the man in blue, really on top of them. On the wicket to the left hand again, not getting much of the honors, misfields by the bowler himself, but doesn't choose to rotate numbers. It's Mrinal Gautam, the new batsman, who has come out to the middle to join Sandeep Adlakha in a very, very tough position is when he is coming. 164 needed of 83. From here on, it's going to be hugely difficult. It's almost like climbing more than the top of the Mount Everest now. Slower one, very much in the air. Could have been a tremendous one-handed blind. The throw towards the striker's end. Sri Lankan Youngstans are almost taking everything that's coming their way, getting animated from every fielder. This would have been one of the catch of the Sarda Corporate Cricket League had he held on to it. Sliced and so much in the air. I'm sure he must have had his heart in his mouth. If it was, then it would have been 31 for 6, but it now is 32 for 5. But again, the charge is very, very much on. The pressure is triple, 4 times, 5 times. Now on the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. This is Bhaskar Singh. What a tremendous bowler. He has been 2 for 22. But what about Deepak? 3 overs, 3 for 10. Ula one softly plays on the offside for a single. They need more than that, but more than that, they need to calm their nerves, because the nerves are at the moment exploding from the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Because every ball they're bowling, they're creating some chances. They're creating more than pressure. It's like a pressure cooker situation, actually. With all due respect for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, at the moment, these Youngstans are playing more than youngsters on the Yoddhas. Over pitch, goes for a lovely drive. Good looking drive, but equally good fielding. That is a zone right behind. There is no one actually. There's one at long off. But if you see the field beyond him, there's no one. So if he can beat that fielder, then he can choose to go for a boundary. But again, he's probably not lunging too much with that shot. A nice looking shot for no run. That's a little short. Again goes the pounce for the single. The throw at the non-striker. He misses. Oh, are they going for the overthrow? But good fielding again. He is there so much in that zone. Be little careful, young guys. They are the Youngstans versus the Yoddhas at the moment. All in all, tremendous bit of pressure, tremendous bit of fielding. There's something on the prowl. They're more than tigers. They're more than cheetahs now at this venue, at the SportsCube Center of Excellence in Gurgaon, Haryana. Last ball, flicks it away. And he'll keep the strike. But nice over this is. It's just 4 runs of this Bhaskar Singh's last over of his spell. He will finish off with a good economy of 6.25. 4 overs, 2 for 25 for Bhaskar Singh. And after 7 overs, Uttarakhand Yoddhas are still reeling at 35 for 5.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा।
35 for 5. Uses like a racket. Oh, good fielding again. Every one of them have done absolutely like a champ on the field. Almost using like a half racket, half cricket shot. This shot, flatter. But probably not enough to beat that fielder at long off. But single will come up from 35 to 36 for 5. The current run rate has gone down to 5 runs per over. They would have hoped to keep on around 7 to 8. But such is the bowling now. This little shot that goes on the back, cuts it. Very well beating the fielder, but not enough. Again, back-to-back singles here comes in for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. They're still trying to come up to the terms, almost like a shock of how they've gone on their business. Lost Ritesh Nair in the very first over to make it 3 for 1. Then the captain Anil Khatri went in the last ball of the second over to make it 11 for 2. As the ball, had there been a fielder, it would have been trouble. Then the third wicket gone down of Ritesh Dahiya at 19 for 3. That was in the fourth over. And then Sachin Jangra went out at 26 for 4 in the fifth ball of the fifth over. And then the last wicket of Harsh Bawa at 31 for 5. That's the last ball of the sixth over. And now it's mostly on Sandeep Adlakha, as this is a very good shot he plays. Again, fielder being very well deployed across this venue. And that's been one of very good ingredient of the bowling, I would say, from the man in maroon, of how they've gone in their bowling department. First with the bat, they create 194. And tremendous batting from Anubhav Jalta. 23 not out of 9. First a hat-trick of dot deliveries in the 20th over from Anil Khatri. And the last 3 balls just absolutely spot on. As the ball defensively plays back to the bowler. And then the last over produced some scintillating stroke making from Anubhav Jalta. And to complete with a 6. As the ball again jams it. That's the least we can do. Look at the wicket keeper getting animated. The bowler says, I will consume my energy. But Deepak has also finished off a brilliant spell of bowling. 4 overs, 3 for 14 for Deepak. They are still smiling, they're still talking about that one. But good last 2 overs to finish it up. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are still struggling after 8 overs, 39 for 5. $39 for 5 after 8 overs. One run flicked away along the carpet to make it 40 for 5. Now for Sandeep Adlakha, he's the one who has to be very firm in his batting and to play something more from a usual self of batting, like what Vishet Banga did yesterday. Unfortunately, Haryana Hurricanes couldn't make it, but they're still there at the Sarda Corporate Cricket League. That's tough again. Softly placed to the point fielder. Well picked home. Tumble will allow them to just cross very easily. Ball him! Look at that explode from the pitch. Both of the stumps go sideways. What a treat. What a sight for any fast bowler. Vikas in his very first over. Vikas means development and is developing 1 wicket for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Now Uttarakhand Yoddhas are all over the place. 41 for 6 as it's Sandeep Vatlaka. The important Sandeep Vatlaka has gone back to the pavilion after scoring 14 of 17. 41 for 6 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. .41 for 6. It's Ishan Pasria who has come out to the middle. 2 for 26 with the ball today. Bowler wants just a soft touch on the top of the ball. Quickly goes off the blocks to get off the mark. Give it back to Mrinal Gautam. But what a ball that was to dismiss Sandeep Vatlaka. So Sandeep very nicely played on the onside. No run for a single. And going softly they need to play, not be very aggressive in their mindset, because not even 50 runs on the board, but 6 wickets have gone down for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Now ball remaining in the 9th over. A good ball straight up there in the block hole, but equally well played to squeeze it out for a single towards long on. So Ishan Pasria, he will keep the strike for the next over. 9 overs bowled. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 44 for 6. Bowling change has come up for the Sri Lankan Youngistans. And it's Akil Shetty, the half-centurion, who has carried his bat all the way through today. 61 not out of 39 balls for Akil Shetty today. He has come at a position when the Uttarakhand Yoddhas are very much on the back foot. There's a complete disarray. Their innings is. Just trying to change some guards here. Short stuff goes on the back. Pulls it away. Just a single towards the deep long on from Mrinal Gautam. Ishan Pasria actually. Now it's Mrinal Gautam on strike. Gives some more air. Good ball again. Almost missing it. But doing it very well. Going for the drive. Probably angled bet towards point. Have to just re-strategize now on their mind. Is Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Been very, very tough going for them. And some good bowling changes now coming out. And so many good hand-pegged all-rounders in your side. It makes it very easy to keep on choosing whom to bring out at different stages. Lights the ball even more. It's in the air. Oh, what a fielder. Deep extra cover. And on towards the boundary for 4. And that will bring... Oh no, even they'll need a single more. So make it 49 for 6. I thought it was a 50. But struggling now still with this boundary. They need more influx or flurry of 4s and 6s. Win coming after a long, long time. Been just 1-6 in this first half for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Lights the van even more, and look at that! Look at the celebration! He cannot believe Mrinal Gautam how he missed that line, because that ball pitched, the ball turned and castles out the off stump. 49 for 7 now for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Another bowling change from the Sri Lankan Youngistans have yielded positive result. Is Akil Shetty, the left armer. First with the bat, scores 61 of 39, 61 not out of 39. And now takes a wicket of the 5th ball of his first over. The wicket of Mrinal Gautam. And now Uttarakhand Yoddhas are very, very much not going in terms of the chase. 49 for 7.
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Today, the Sri Lankan Youngistans have produced. They'll be very, very happy. For Uttarakhand Yoddhas, just 3 wickets remaining now for them. This probably is lights the ball, slogs it away, back past the umpire's square leg for a single. And with that brings up the 50 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. 50 for 7 after 10 overs. Always an opportunity for us to thank us.
भरोसा है।
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे.
Must be just a good ball, a hint of movement inwards over the wicket. Very deep inside the crease, plays towards mid-off. Getting very tough now even to beat the fielder for them. Now the reel towards deep mid-wicket region from the left-hander. Make it 51 for 7. It's back to Ishan Pasria. As I mentioned before, highest wicket taker. Ye kam ho gaya abhi. 2 for 26. And his bowling figures today. But now have to perform with the bat. Still 140, 144 of 57. Not too much of a shot, but plays very much on the top. So played towards the long off for a single from Anisharya. This will actually not help much the equation for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. They'll have to just have a hugely formed partnership, which is not being able to settle in spatially. Short stuff goes for the pull. Ball whistle pass. The left-hander is looking at the umpire. But good short stuff. This is good thinking from Vikas. 1 for 7, very miserly bowling performance. Economy of less than 4 runs per over. But the best of the lot today has come from Deepak. 4 overs, 3 for 14 for Deepak. Oh, climbs onto it. And it will go all the way for the maximum. He was trying to just heave and carve a name for himself, and finally gets to see the ball get some thick portion from the blade, and up she goes all the way for 6 runs. And that will also bring up the end of the over with that 6. 11 overs gone. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 58 for 7. .58 for 7. Ishan Pasria Mani area. His partnership at 9 of 7. And will Akil Shetty, the left armer, to continue. What a good first over, including a wicket. 1 for 6 on the back of a brilliant half century. Firstly, they started off with Lohit Sharma. Some flight almost back. Oh, almost a one-handed stunner from Akil Shetty. He couldn't do many things wrong today. Such has been the day for him. Or should I say, such been a day or like an evening for him. He also stops the ball in his run-up. Such a good performer. Might stay ball even more, wanting to stop it with the legs. But just a single again, not giving anything away. Such been tight bowling from Akil Shetty and formed such a good 90+ run partnership today along with Lohit Sharma, who also scored 56 of 34, 2 half centuries today for Sri Lankan Youngstans. And also then at final, the icing on the cake was from Jalta, 23 of 9 to finally rose up the score to 194 for 5 for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. And now then what a crazy start that was with the ball. Short staff climbs onto it. It's in the air. This might be a victim. He is a victim of the long shot. And the finger also comes from 104. And why not? They know now just 2 nails remain to drill into the coffin of Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Very, very much a score they have not been hoping or wondering in the wildest of the dreams. But 8 wicket has gone down for 59 for 8. Very, very tough going in this evening, or should I say very, very, very tough. Now from here on, and it is Akil Shetty, the man with golden arms, half century, and now 2 for 7. Uttarakhand Yoddhas 59 for 8. (59 for 8). At exactly this stage, the Sri Lankan Youngstans were 104 for 2 and in 12 overs. But just flip the numbers, tough. 59 for 8. They've lost 6 more wickets and half of the slice of what Sri Lankan Youngstans scored. As the sun now slowly goes down and goes behind those buildings. And we'll have the artificial lights now coming up. It'll be very bright, but not bright. The picture is here for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. The man in blue clearly struggling now versus the man in maroon. Tosses it up, goes on the backfield. Over. Good 6 this is. Thumps it across. Minimal of foot movement. And just jogs and jostles this. One of the rarest bat balls from the left armer Akil Shetty. But if you take the 6 out of equation, he has hardly given anything away today in his bowling. Last ball of his over, clips away on the leg side. They might just come for the second one. No. So after the 6, Ishan Pasria picks up a single, goes to 12 of 8. He'll keep the strike. 8 overs remaining. After 12 overs, Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 6. As soon as Sanjeev WCE, the single. We also have Mr. Vasant 747 with us. A very smiling man, because yesterday his team won by 25 runs to stay alive in the Sarda Corporate League. Yes, V for victory, exactly. Now he's here just as a spectator. Round the wicket, chooses long shot just on the front foot, hikes it away, all the way. Muscle power, pure muscle power, this shot over the cow corner from Ashish. And what good Ashish he has got with that shot. First six for him, goes to 7 of 2. What a long shot this is. I'm sure this is one which have actually just jostles not only the bat, the ball, and every some inches of his bones also. But he's not cracking anything. He's only cracking some sixes. The first six for him, and probably some more from here. Was aiming the bouncer, was Sanjeev WCE. But then again, the speech is playing very true. Still countering round the wicket. He will still continue to plunder the runs. Back-to-back sixes. Probably the best of among the two. The one was little square. This is much more straight. This was little over pitch, and look at how he uses the long handle. Is Ashish goes to 13. Now equals with Ishan Pasria, who is also on 13. He took 10 balls, including a 6 to go to 13. He takes 3 just to go to 13. And this partnership is now the best of the lot. 22 of 7 balls is this partnership. And sometimes suddenly change the tempo of a batsman, but still far away from the target. 114 of 44, now make it 113 of 43 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Sri Lankan Youngstans just need 2 good balls to bundle out Uttarakhand Yoddhas, but they are just trying to believe that can they help themselves little longer. With the ball remaining in the 13th over to finish up the first over for Sanjeev WCE. Round the wicket, gives some room, plays it a very nice looking off drive and straight towards the man at deep extra cover for a single. So Ashish will keep the strike. In fact, Ishan Pasria, he is the one who will keep the strike. After 13 overs, Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 83 for 8.
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। Fish become shark when people poke. यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
As the floodlight comes on, one of the floodlights comes on, and it will be slowly all been wrapped in artificial lights, and another one comes in. More power on this ground as the Sports Cube Center of Excellence here in Gurgaon, Haryana. The third one comes in now. The artificial lights one by one. Good power. Oh, 2 bounces across. Cross to Sanjeev WCE, who bowled the previous over, was being hit for 2 sixes, but held well to stop the guns. Akil Shetty. Short staff goes on the back. His third six. It is the third one, right behind the dugout. We have shifted the dugout from near the com box to the edge of the entrance gate, where the ball will choose to see the families, the gathering, the colleagues of Uttarakhand Yoddhas. And with that fire in the belly, the score goes to 89 for 8. Second six for Ishan Pasria. It might just be the third one, but one bounce for 4. His first boundary, initially 2 sixes, but now the first boundary for Ishan Pasria. He goes to 24, and now this partnership goes to 34 of 12. But they'll have to do something humongously different to catch up to the target, because it is now 102 of 39 balls for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. And now 7 away from the triple figure mark. This time just puts in more harder. Should be a quick single towards the point region. Ishan Pasria rotates the strike, gives it back to Ashish. He's on 14 of 4, 2 sixes to his name, at a good strike rate of 350. At the other end for Ishan Pasria, it's 166. Same delivery, but the result will be different. He loves that shot. He loves to favor the ball going over. And the 100 has come up for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. From 94 for 8, it goes to 100 for 8. With the ball remaining in the 14th over. 3 sixes for Ashish. The strike rate is 400 for Ashish. Oh, this is destructive. But this destruction might be a little slow coming. Last ball. Oh my goodness! Look at this! Where has this come from? Absolute stunner! Akil Shetty! 61 not out of 39 with the bat, and 3 wickets with the ball. Give him the golden man of the match. Oh, there's a young gun also coming in. He says, okay, I have seen how this man mature. He wants to grow up very quickly. But it is Akil Shetty who's growing up today. 9 wicket down for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, 100 for 9. Akil Shetty picks up his 3rd wicket, 3 for 32 in 3 overs. And the Sri Lankan Youngstans, a man in maroon, celebrates again. They need just 1 wicket to win this match. And there's the signal of the batting power play coming in from by Shafiq. But what a one-handed stunner. Cannot get over it from Akil Shetty. Oh, we have an actor by the name of Sunil Shetty. Can he compete with Akil Shetty? He'll be the question probably if you mix cricket with Bollywood. I don't know how many of you are a fan of Bollywood, but just mix it up. But Bollywood will be left behind. But this is serious cricket. The way he has just stunned everyone in millisecond that he took it with his hands. And I don't know how many of us will be stunned to see that. 100 for 9. Over pitch, it's a full toss. No one there, backward behind the 30th circle and towards the long on, 1 bounce 4. Make it 104 for 9 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. It's just the formalities probably, with all due respect, remaining here for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. But things might just change. I don't know how much it will be for them. The current run rate has rose up from 5 to 7.34. But they need to keep on coming to keep the pressure back on the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Over the wicket, chooses on the field. Be mindful, Mr. Russell and Vasan, 7 for 7. Be the cover, be your hands, be your cover on your head. But this is such a good power hitting, choosing to play it inside out. And then goes for a 6. First a boundary, then a 6, 10 runs have come up from the first 2 balls of the 15th over of Vikas. Already has a wicket to his name, 1 for 23. Brilliant. Again, this time there is a fielder. Fumbles. But Ishan Pasria for himself with the ball, 2 for 26. And now with the bat, he's performing 36 not out. So he himself is championing the cause for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. But it might be touched little late as the Nelson comes on. 1-1-1 for 9 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Now it's Mendi Yadav. Goes very nicely, soft hands. Best bowling figures for himself. 4 for 22 for Mendi Yadav. But just 1 wicket today. And now gets off the mark. And he has replaced Ashish, who got out to an absolute stunner of the catch from Akil Shetty of his own bowling. 61 not out of 39 with the bat and 3 wickets in 3 overs. Absolutely tremendous champion. Flashes it on the offside, and this ball has travelled like a thunderous one from the bolt out of the blue, right between that cover and extra cover fielder, and piercing it like an injection onto the body. Make it 1-1-6 for 9. This over has produced 16 runs already of 5 balls. He's given away 29 of his 17 balls. Now Vikas. Oh, chooses, long route, it's going for the maximum to finish a very, very expensive over. And Ishan Pasria with that 6 goes to 46. Now just a boundary away from his half century. You've already seen 2 half centuries from the Sri Lankan Youngstans. Can he join also being one of them? 15 overs bowled. Uttarakhand Yoddhas are 122 for 9. And 22 for 9. Just 30 balls remaining. Make it 29 of 73. It's Mendi Yadav. And now it's a bowling change. Push with the ball. It's leg spinning. It's as soft as possible. Now plays it. Just last bit of nail remaining to be inserted into the coffin from the Sri Lankan Youngstans. 122 for 9. Good ball. Puff of dust also comes up as he flicks it very well along the carpet on the onside to make it 1-2-3 for 9 for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Ishan Pasria will get the strike. He's on 46, a boundary away from a 50 is Ishan Pasria. Oh, goes down the ground. There's a fielder. And it will go towards the boundary, and a 50 for Ishan Pasria. The third 50 of the evening. 2 from the Sri Lankan Youngstans. He's not celebrating too much. He knows it's an unfinished business. His team is in a very, very tough position. And but what a contribution this is from Ishan Pasria. Flights to ball. Not March again. But great contribution first with the bat. 2 for 26. Now 50 of 22. Oh, squares it up and goes downtown, goes high, goes handsome, goes over. 2 sixes in this innings. He knows now there's not much of a pressure coming in. So why not play how I love to do with the bat? Goes to 56, also finishes over number 16. Uttarakhand Yoddhas 133 for 9.
मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा.
Cruises down the ground, almost towards deep extra cover for a single. Make it 134 now for 9. So back to Ishan Pasria. Short staff climbs onto it. He keeps on heating and heating those sixes. Some heat has been come up here. Can he change the batting position the next time? I'm sure he'll be requesting that can he come up the order? Can he probably open the innings for his team? He was on 62 of 24 balls. Absolutely some clinical hitting. Oh, one of those again goes long, high, handsome. He seriously will be begging for a position top of the order. Ishan Pasria. Oh, his team is now 49 of 21 balls away. This is serious cricket now. They can sense something from here on. Sri Lankan Youngstans, they cannot loosen up. They might have taken 9 wickets. It was 100 for 9. In a blink of an eye, it has become 146 for 9. Short stuff again. Ball scores over. Hat-trick of sixes from Ishan Pasria. You little beauty. 74 of 26 balls. Now the equation has absolutely flipped on its head. Make it 43 of 20. Gorgeous. Stunning. Clinical. This is from Ishan Pasria. Just stamp it and tell them that I was here to make it for you. If you can just finish it off, I'm sure they'll be running across to put him on his shoulders, but I don't know what will happen from here on because the man in maroon needs just 1 wicket to finish it off. Round the wicket, fires it in. As better bowling this is towards a long on for a single, rotates the strike, gives it back to Mandi Yadav. But what good partnership this is. It is 53 of 17. The partnership, the 50 partnership, the best of the lot. Round the wicket, giving not enough room this time. Goes straight to 2-2. That's straight off the middle. They'll also bring up the end of the over. 17 overs bowled, just 3 overs remaining. 42 of 18 required now. Uttarakhand Yoddhas 153 for 9.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
42 of 18 required. This ball is going across. Good fielding. This is fumble, but does okay. 42 of 17. Good bowling. This is good bowling. Look at that ball spun away from the surface and flash goes the stumps from the wicket keeper. It's a skyer. It might just be the end. That is the end of the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. Up goes the arms of the Sri Lankan Youngistans. They win by 40 runs. Almost getting a heart scare moment when this partnership was looking disastrous at 54 for them. But now what a comeback. Goes sprawling in the wings here at the Sports Cube Center of Excellence. They register another victory in the arms of 3 wins now. Out of 5 matches for the Sri Lankan Youngstans. They have mushroomed their way through from being young to brave to be almost like snatching the name Yoddhas onto their name. The Sri Lankans. And now they have done splendidly well to make it 40 runs victory for them. The man in maroon still there on the pitch, and they have done very well. But for Uttarakhand Yoddhas, they've almost ticking all the boxes in department until now. And in the last match, the Uttarakhand Yoddhas, they lost by 5 wickets, and now they have lost by 40 runs. So back-to-back defeats for the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. And for the Sri Lankan Youngistans, they won by 2 wickets in the previous encounter. And now they have won by 40 runs. Look at how both the teams have different stories to say. But what a story has been scripted here on a lovely, gorgeous Sunday evening by the Sri Lankan Youngstans. The man in maroon, they go on a customary handshakes with the players from the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. They know the shores of wind has blown from Sri Lanka on to Uttarakhand and all the way to Haryana. It's the smiling people from the man in maroon as they win by 40 runs. Stick by for the presentation ceremony. Thank you.
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भरोसा है।
अपनों का हर पल और भी खास होता है जब भरोसा डबल होता है।
इसीलिए एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपको दे रहा है 99.65% क्लेम्स पेड का भरोसा और साथ ही 3 घंटे में इंस्टेंट क्लेम का डबल भरोसा भी। मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस इज नाउ एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। अब है डबल भरोसे का वादा।
जंगली पोकर पे खेलते हैं अपने टाइप के लोग, लेकिन ये है कौन? वो जो किताबें नहीं, चेहरे पढ़ते हैं। वो जानते हैं कब करना है होल्ड और कब फोल्ड। वो जो ईगो नहीं, अपना गेम रेस करते हैं। वो जिनके सामने ब्लफ करना है टफ। गलती से मैंने कैजुअल मत समझना। फिश बिकम शार्क व्हेन पीपल पोक। यही तो है अपने टाइप के लोग। 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर खेलते हैं सिर्फ जंगली पोकर पर। डाउनलोड जंगली पोकर राइट नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जुदाई का अनिल कपूर? इसकी बीवी ने इसे भेज दिया है क्या?
सर इसे पोकर फेस कहते हैं।
अंधेरे में चश्मा? Am I glowing too much?
आपकी माइंड रीडिंग चल रही है सर।
ओ तेरी, ये टकला तो मुझे कच्चा जब आ जाएगा। यार अपने टाइप के लोग पोकर नहीं खेलते क्या?
खेलते हैं ना सर, जंगली पोकर ऐप पे।
जंगली पोकर जहाँ खेलते हैं 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा अपने टाइप।
And Mrs. Vasan 747, jersey number 8 with me. I request both the teams, Sri Lankan Youngstans and Uttarakhand Yoddhas, to come up to the presentation area. Both the teams. And also we have Mr. Anshuman Singh Rajput, Bhojpuri actor, is also there last weekend. Also gave a very great interview. I request both the teams, please. Our dignitaries are ready. I'd appreciate if you can just spare a brief moment with us. I'd request so 2 awards to be given. First, the fighter of the match, and that is going to be Ishan Pasria from the Uttarakhand Yoddhas. 2 for 26 with the bat, and then 76 not out of just 28 balls, and that will be handed over by Mr. Akil Shetty. What a good picture this is. I'm sure he would be hoping to seal the deal. He was giving a hard scare moment to the Sri Lankan Youngistans, but a very good knock to stay unbeaten till the end. But last but not the least, the man of the match, I'd say the man of the moment, I'm sure. Yes, there you go, Akil Shetty. First with the bat and 10 with the ball, 3 wickets in 3 overs from him. He's been absolutely on the charge with the money. 61 not out of 39 balls. And we have our youngster, and what, yes, I forgot that. How can I miss that? Milliseconds of a stunner of a catch. He absolutely have just given some nightmares to everyone. That catch was absolutely spot on. So thank you so much everyone for joining us with the presentation ceremony, but the deal is not sealed as yet because we have one more match to be played, and that's going to be starting very soon. And so let's not forget that we have seen just one match today. The first one was washed out because of the rain, but again, you stick by on the YouTube channel of Sports Cube because we have one more match to be played. Our first will be the toss for that match. So thank you so much. I now request both the captains of American Cricket Club of India and UP Warriors to be at the pitch for the toss.